everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today you'll notice I'm in a slightly different background, and that is because, well, I wanted to show the Christmas tree. That's why. Today I'm going to do a makeup look for you, and I was going to do the classic gold eye red lip that I've been wearing to my Christmas do's, etc. But I just went on my YouTube today and there were like 3 uploaded in the last 24 hours. So I've decided to do a more, I think, cool toned eye look and a pink lip, because I don't know about you, but I love a pink lip. So without further ado, let's get going. So I'm just starting off with my Nivea Express Hydration Primer. I'm not going to show you too much of this. So I need a good slathering of that because my skin is so dry at the minute, plus I'm getting ridiculous breakouts, and it just helps to cover that whenever I go to put on my foundation. And speaking of foundation, I'm just going to use my Rimmel Last and Finish 25-hour Nude and a round top brush. I'm going to do 2.5 pumps of that because I want a good coverage. Bring it down my neck a little bit. So I am very pale at the minute. I'm buffing it in, but I'm thinking I might leave it to settle a bit and come back to it later, do a bit of concealing. Okay, so next it's on to brows. And since I can't find my normal brow powder, I'm just going to use a mixture of the 2 of these matte shades from the Naked Basics palette and a little angled brush. I'm just gonna lightly, or with a light hand rather, fill those in. I really need doing at the moment. My upstairs neighbour is clumping about as usual. So that's about as dark as I want them for now. I may go in with a darker powder later, depending on how the rest of the makeup stands up to them. Next I'm going to do eyes, so I'm just going to take a bit of this Absolute New York eyeshadow primer. Just going to pat that on. So eyes primed, I'm just going to set all that with a matte shade. I'm just going to use this fluffy-ish brush to do so. I'm going to pat that all on the lid and up to the kind of above the crease where the blending is going to be. And then I'm just going to take the lighter shade and just pop that underneath my brow because I don't want that creamy colour up there. That's that. And then I'm going to go in with a crease colour. And for that I wanted something warm because I like the contrast between like cooler tones and warmer tones. So I'm going to take this bronzer from Collection, and I'm just going to run that through the crease as a kind of transition shade. But I don't want too much of it on, so I'm just taking the excess off. I'm running that through the crease, as you can see, and above, because I've got kind of hooded eyes, so if I just run it through the crease you wouldn't be able to see it. I've done that. And next I'm going to go in with a lid colour. And for the lid colour I'm going to take this one here from the Tanya Burr Candy Glam Christmas. It's called Starry Night. It's kind of like a, what would you say, pewter mink kind of shimmery colour. And I'm just going to put that on the lid. I picked up quite a lot of that. You know, packing it on to the lid. It's really nice and shimmery, so it's good for a Christmas party. And as predicted, I have some fallout because glittery, shimmery eyeshadows tend to do that. It's almost like a goldy glitter in this shade, in this colour anyway. Shade. Oh Laura, What are you talking about? So with that on, I wanted to darken up the inner and the outer corners to do a kind of spotlight. Now I know that this isn't a particularly light colour, but I've kind of been liking that haloed effect. So for that, I'm using this Belle Hypoallergenic black eyeshadow, number 10. Make sure that you tap off any dark shadows as well. I'm just going to start in the outer corner and kind of pat it in, like so. Now you can take a flat brush and it will give you a more defined shape, but I didn't want to do that. And then I'm putting some in the inner, but not the very inner, so in about there. I'm just kind of almost stippling it on, like so. Now, probably tape would have been good for this as well. And then I'm just running that across the crease, like right in my crease, if you can see, like right in there. And it's easier for me to do it with my eye open than closed. So if you can see, start there, lighter there, and then kind of haloed around. I'm just going to blend out that top edge with a bit more of the bronzer shade. So I'm taking a clean blending brush. I'm just running that bronzer shade along the very, very top edge, just so that it's nice and diffused and we haven't lost like the kind of warmth we had at the top. That is that eye pretty much done. I might go and tidy up the outer corner with concealer in a bit as well, and I'm going to just do the same on the other eye. Some more black, tap off excess and stipple on the outer corner. And then I'm cleaning off my brush a wee bit and running that in there in the crease, like I say. So kind of halo that. And I am going to blend again. So with that bit done, I'm going to then go and do the lower lash line. And for that I'm going to take this flatter brush and I'm going to take Starry Night from the Tanya Burr palette and run it all the way in below. You can take this as low as you want, but yeah, personal preference. And make sure you join anything up with the top that you do. And then I'm going to take the black again on the same flattish brush, and I'm actually going to only put that on the outer corner of the bottom, because I think if I put too much black on the inner corner of the bottom I'll look like I have a black eye. And I'm kind of using that black to tidy up that outer corner there as well and kind of give it a bit of a shape. I'm aware I probably look slightly crazy right now with no lashes, but and then I'm going to go in with the blending brush again and just a smidgen of this bronzer shade and just blend the bottom slightly, just very slightly. And now it's time to clean up. I'm just taking my foundation brush first of all to take away any fallout, and then in fact I'm going to do mascara first, just in case I get mascara all over my face, and I'm using the Rimmel SuperCurler 24-hour mascara with the one that looks like so. And you want to get plenty of that stuff on. The struggle is real. I just poked myself in the eye. So I've just kind of taken a bit of the Undone from the Naked 2 palette and intensified that black in the outer corner because I wasn't quite happy with it. And I'm just going to blend the very, very, very top edge very softly as well. Okay, and then I'm going to put a little bit more of the highlight shade on the top so that I can blend that together. And I'm going to throw a little bit of eyeliner on as well, just to kind of bring it all together. So I'm just using a pencil and I'm using the Rimmel Scandaleyes black liner. I'm just going to run it along. So just taking some of the LA Girl Pro Conceal on my hand. It's an ivory, I believe. I'm just taking this kind of pointed brush. And I'm just gonna conceal any little blemishes as well. And I'm just gonna bring a bit more of that Undone from the Naked Basics palette under my... Just to set the under eye area, I'm just gonna take the Freedom Makeup's Pro Strobe palette, a mixture of the beige and the yellowy tone, matte highlights on the same pointed brush, and just pat that on under my eye. Sets it and brightens it, and I'm just going to do a wee bit of my nose as well. So that's eyes done, and I am going to move on to lips before I do cheeks. And for lips we have the star of the show, is this Colourpop Ultra Matte liquid lipstick in Highball, and I'm going to use this, but I'm going to put a little bit of lip liner on first of all, because I find with liquid lipsticks to have like an outline, almost like you're colouring in, is always useful. So let's do that. So there's the outline, and now for the liquid lipstick. I like to let it dry like this so that it doesn't like crease, if that makes sense. Not that it does, it dries pretty quickly. But I'm moving on to cheeks, and I'm going to do a little bit of contouring. I'm going to use this lightest shade here, and the brush that came with this palette, which is this little contour brush. I'm going to just do a little bit of gentle contouring. Just right at the back there. I don't normally contour, but if I'm going out for the night I do like a little bit. And I'm going to put on some blush. A blush that just doesn't take over from anything, or kind of, you know, isn't too in your face, is this one from Collection in Bashful. This is probably one of my most favourite blushes of all time. You see, it just gives you a bit of a flush without looking too, you know, taken away from the rest of it. And before I highlight, I'm going to just top up my eyebrows a little bit, because I knew that they'd need deepening. And I'm going to just highlight a little. For that I'm going back into the Pro Strobe palette, and I'm using the actual highlighter. It's quite frosty as this, and I'm just using a flat eyeshadow brush. I love a bit of highlight when I'm out. I'm going to do a little on the tip of my nose, and a little on my inner corner, like very inner corner in here. So there you have it, folks. That is my Christmas party makeup. It actually would be good for New Year's as well. So let me just come in a bit closer and show you. So there you have it. If you have liked it, give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe if you're new. See you later. Bye.